Challenge or focus is where we always start. And you have the Strength card here. And I'm going to try to show these cards since they're not, they're so fun. They still have a lot of the traditional imagery, many of the cards, but a lot of them are very different and fun. But the challenge with strength and these runes here, let me see what's coming through here with this grouping. Well, I feel like many of you, and this may not be happening in October. For some of you it might. For some of you it's already happened. You may have come through a very tough time. You've had to, I think some of you have been divorced. There's been a breakup. You've had to close the door on a relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship, a marriage, a friendship, a family relationship, whatever. There's been an ending for you, or maybe someone close to you, and so that it affects you. Again, these energies can sometimes come through because it's happening to someone you care about. But like you really had to be strong and persevere through some difficult times. And your challenge in October at the beginning may be to kind of just, keep up the fight, maintain that knowledge that, this is going to get better. This is not going to, this patience is going to pay off, or, me leaving that relationship or leaving that situation or that job or that living situation. But I feel like for many of you, this is relationship, a relationship of some sort. It's going to pay off. Whatever ended, painful though it was, and the new beginning that I'm waiting for, and I've had to be very patient waiting for, it's going to pay off and it's going to be worth it. Your challenge in October for some of you may also be to seduce a little, because this card traditionally, or in some of the decks, is called lust. And it kind of has to do with playing to your strength, using your charm, your wit. You're an air sign, right? Communication, charm, wit. Air signs have that in spades, right? So it may be kind of like using your strength. Libras, you're ruled by Venus. So you are also known to be quite attractive, right? Because Venus is connected with beauty. So many Librans are quite lovely, beautiful. Many beautiful inside and out. So whether you're beautiful inside or on the outside or both, it could come to using your gifts to seduce your way into a situation, to seduce someone, to seduce, or just kind of win people over to your side, win a boss over to your side, a loan officer, an immigration officer, whatever it is you're dealing with. Again, specifics, kind of hard to come by in a general reading. But yeah, whatever you're trying to accomplish or get in October, play to your strengths, your wheelhouse. What are you good at? And use that to... It's kind of quick, because strength is all about, like, she's taming the lion, right? She's taking something or a situation or a person that's been very fierce and calming it, taming it, winning it over, right? So for some of you, maybe this has been like a difficult divorce, again, a difficult separation, a difficult and, maybe you've been like arguing and fighting, trying to get what you want, but this is going to be the better way to get what you want, kind of taming the beast and being kind when you don't feel like it, or, that kind of thing. So, and it may be a challenge because you may really want to, you're not happy with this person, or it's a contentious relationship, and you really, it may be difficult for you to, be winsome to win this person over. The energy in the present, so end of September going into October, we have the 5 of Imps in reverse, and these are the rods in this deck. So let me see what we've got. And the reverse, Five of Swords. I'm sorry, Five of Rods. Five of Imps. In Halloween Town here. So this is, like, the fussing and fighting has ended. There may have been a lull. Or maybe there was an argument in September or earlier in the year, because we also have an Isa coming up as part of the challenge, which could have been like you're not hearing any communication. Maybe during Mercury retrograde, you know, there was an argument and then there was nothing, no communication. So it was kind of like, okay, where do we stand with this? Where's our progress? What's going on with this? Are we moving forward? And you may have been waiting to hear about a journey, a trip, or a move. Like, who's moving out? Are you moving out? Am I moving out? Can I move back home? What's going on with this? Some of you, this could have been a deal that fell through, or a home or a living situation that you were like getting ready to move, but then it fell through for whatever reason. And, you know, maybe there were some disagreements and arguments about that, but, and in the present energy, things are going to start moving again. So, I mean, and it probably did after Mercury turned direct, but, you know, maybe that's when this argument kind of happened, or towards the end of September. But that is ending by the end of September with this in reverse. So, and this is just kind of, it's not like a serious fight, even in the upright. It's just kind of like fussing and fighting and arguing, disagreeing over little things, blowing small things out of proportion. And maybe connected to a shift or a change, someone changing jobs, someone losing a job, leaving a job, and it's affecting you. Or maybe you are leaving a job, wanting to move somewhere to a new location. Some of you may not, it's like something comes, maybe you're in the military, some of you, or something, and it's like, you know, you're going to be moving, or you know, you're going to be serving somewhere else, but you're not, like, they haven't told you yet what the options are or where you're going. And, you know, maybe your partner is, or your partner, your boyfriend, girlfriend, or your spouse is, you know, maybe that's what the arguing has been about. And you've just been kind of like, look, I don't know have any more information than you. Because this is coming up with Pedro in reverse. It is kind of like this has been hidden from you. There could also be some information coming to light in the present at the end of September or early October, where someone moved away and you didn't really, like, you're finding out about it later, like after the fact. Like, you didn't know this person had moved away. And I think it's actually a good thing because it was somebody you maybe didn't get along with very well. But it's like, yeah, maybe it's somebody like you live in a small town. You didn't really want to run into them around, or maybe you went to the same places and, you know, and you didn't really want to run into them. And you're finding out they're moving away. And you're excited about that. But yeah, this is information that has been kept hidden. It's like, oh yeah, that person moved away. You don't have to worry about that anymore. For some of you, maybe there was an option to move somewhere that you really like didn't want to go. And so you're waiting on a better job offer or opportunity. And I really feel like, you know, if it didn't happen in September, or it's not happening at the end of September, early October, it will happen for the end of October, because you have Fehu here, which is a job offer, a raise, a promotion, and connected to moving or allowing you to move, because maybe there's more money here. Now, what is going to be the help to you during the month of October? You have the Lover's card and Gifu, which is the partnership rune. So, some of you, I think, ended one relationship to be in another. And I don't know if this came up for you last month. It might have been Sagittarius. I know it came up for someone last month, where they were leaving one relationship because they wanted to be with someone else, because it's like, you know, the relationship you were in is like, look, we are obviously not suited. There was a lot of disruption. It was a lot of just like constant chaos and anxiety. Just a lot of upsets, and, you know, and the severity of which would vary from person to person. And some of you, I think you're getting out of like divorcing someone or ending in a relationship that was very, like everybody was in your business. So either they were maybe posting about all your personal and private business on the internet, or they were telling their family and friends about and you like didn't particularly like that. But there could have been like a lot of busybodies or too many people interfering in that relationship. And the relationship you're moving into, though, that's going to be a help to you in October is something totally different. Like with this rune and the Lovers card, I mean, you may have really felt like you met your soulmate. And just comparing this relationship with that previous relationship and maybe even, you know, more past relationships, you are the stability of it and the fact that everything is more fair is because fairness, Libra, I mean, that's a big deal to you, right? You like everything to be fair and balanced. And, you know, I feel like you are, you know, that is what you're finding with this person, this new person. And if no one is around right now, stay tuned, because it seems like, you know, if they don't come in October, Libra, you are going to be meeting someone who's going to be a very significant partner for you. And it could lead to another committed long-term relationship. Not necessarily marriage. If you want marriage, it could certainly lead to that. But I would say definitely, like if you are interested in somebody, keep it to yourself. And maybe even in the early stages of dating, kind of keep it to yourself. And that can be hard for air signs because, again, you're communicators. You like to talk. You like to share. You like to gab over coffee with your friends and your family. And you know, you're going to be really excited about this relationship too. So I think it may be hard for you to kind of keep things to yourself. But with this rune here, it indicates that people may become too involved or kind of interfering, or, yeah, you know, sticking their nose where it doesn't belong necessarily. Even though it may not have a negative connotation, that may not be their intention to kind of get into your business. It's just they're like nosy. So, yeah. And you don't want to repeat that same situation if you've had that with an ex where everybody was all up in your business and that caused problems between you and someone. So I feel like the help is going to be not repeating that past mistake and inviting people in, or getting with someone who is very, I guess, overly shares. Because some people are like that, you know, especially on social media and things. Like a lot of times people will post things and I'm like, oh my God, that is so personal. Why would you post that? You know, that's really not my business. I feel kind of weird knowing that, you know. I mean, and everybody, you know, it's your account, use it for whatever you want. But yeah, I mean, the privacy that people want in their relationships varies. So I just feel like you're wanting to be more private this time around, or you're wanting a partner who is more discreet about your relationship. And you know, that's just between the two of you. Those of you that are single and looking, like if you're not leaving one relationship to go to another that's already around, I feel like this is someone that you could meet before the end of the year, because we have Yera here. So it could also be at some kind of like harvest or Halloween celebration, because Yera is about the harvest and reaping what has been sown for the year and moving into winter. So yeah, there could be some significant developments at harvest festivals, Halloween festivals, things like that. Also anything to do with legalities or bureaucratic organizations. It could be a lawyer. It could be somebody you meet at a law school if you're studying law. Anything to do with government, legalities. Could even be a cop, somebody who enforces the law, a judge. Yeah, so if you have to go, I don't know, renew your driver's license, or go talk to someone about your immigration status or get a visa or something like that, keep your eyes peeled. There may be someone else in line, or someone who is, actually kind of helping you out with this or facilitating this for you, that ends up being, some instant zinging going on here. So that's just one area. Others of you, it could be that you are, it could be for some of you, you're meeting someone at a wedding ceremony. You're going to celebrate the love of someone else and meeting someone there. So if you are invited to an October wedding or anniversary party, the celebration of a union, the celebration of a partnership, even a business partnership, I would definitely go, Libra, because you could meet someone quite interesting. Now, what must be accepted about the month of October? We've got the Temperance card. And weird, our blank rune. So let's see what's coming through here with what must be accepted about October. Well, Temperance is about melding two opposites, the coming together of two opposites. I think it's kind of going back to this having to be kind to someone in order to get what you want or get what you need, having to seduce a situation or to kind of tame it or get it to go the way that you want ultimately. And Temperance also has to do with compromise. But what I'm feeling here really, Libra, is you're going to be giving the illusion in some sense that you're compromising. Again, not lying, but, giving the illusion that you are giving something up that you really want, when in actuality what you're getting is really what you wanted. So this can also be divine inspiration or intervention. I've seen this come up for divine intervention, where you are being kind of rescued by your angels, your archangels, from a situation that, again, has, like, you don't have any more to give. You can't be strong anymore. You just want this to be over. And if you can, just be patient a little bit longer, Libra. Weird is saying, like, you're going to walk through that doorway where life is finally different. It's changing, and it's changing for the better. Now, the outcome of October, we have the Knight of Ghosts in reverse. So this is the Suit of Cups and other decks. So this is a water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, in the reverse. But with Fehu here, job offer. So, the Knight of Cups in reverse, Knight of Ghosts. There's a deceptive quality with the Cups people when they come up in the reverse. They're very emotionally manipulative. They will evoke emotional responses from people by provoking those and then turn it around to kind of say it's your fault. They do that a lot. They can also be very secretive, and this guy it doesn't have to be male, but it is coming up as a knight here. It could just as easily be a female water sign. But they're also can be quite the player type energy, like have multi relationships going on simultaneously. And so, but Fehu is coming up with the job offer here. So I feel like this is again, kind of going back to this, like this is coming in with, it's going to allow you to move away, move out into this relationship. Or, this could be this person that you find out they left because they got a job offer. They left town, moved away, and you're really happy about it because you don't have to, you really don't want to run into them or whatever. It could also just be news that someone's lies and deceit or especially kind of like affairs have caught up with them because they've been dishonest with so many people that it's like gotten around town and nobody will date them anymore because they know they're bad news. That kind of thing. So they had to move. No, but for many of you, I feel like this is a job offer coming in October that is going to allow you to move away from a person from the past. Maybe multiple people who have just been too much in your business. They're always, trying to find out what's going on with you, maybe stalking you even, spying on you. I don't have my spy card here, but I think for some of you, that could definitely be happening. And you just want to kind of get away. You don't want people knowing what's going on with you. You want to take some time. Maybe also because you have this new relationship. Those of you that are already in that, you just want to kind of run off with this person and be by yourselves. But this could also be news that someone has taken a job and they were hiding it from you because they were going to have to move far away. So, again, though, I don't feel that this is this person that, those of you that have a relationship already or one that comes in October, I don't feel this is that person.